My ship's being used to move your contraband, and now you want to sneak into one of our warehouses.
Kurt was given the order. If we want to help him, we don't have a choice.
I don't like this. But, since I've been sacked, let's just say that this will be a little bit of a thing.
How are we to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
I'm afraid we're going to have to take a look at all of them.
That won't be necessary. My entire cargo has been placed in the warehouse closest to my ship.
I need a bit of practice. I need a bit of practice. No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates. I need a bit of practice. Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It is our clients that supply us weapons on Tier-3D.
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going. No, these aren't the right crates. It's not possible just now.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent is here.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We have found a way into the storehouse and we have marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help. And I hope you can accept this modest token for everything you've done. If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the Guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The Guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it. No, thank you.
Best forge in Tearford. Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapon, and if you have a special request, my associate... Want armor that fits you like a glove? Will? Oh.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the Guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not gonna bring him back.
You are obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
is precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work, because I am not going to say one more word about this case.
The
One
law
armour
of
that
silence
fits you
is
like
at
a
work.
glove.
Nobody
We'll make
saw
it for
anything,
you.
nobody knows anything.
Oh, it's a great... The best forge in Tier 3D! Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order!
Come closer, good Sire, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tier 3D. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that. I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
I'm conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the Guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumor. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I'm the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Excellency, welcome back to my modest shop. It is an immense honor for me to be of service to such noble clientele. What might I do for you?
I'm conducting an investigation. Apparently, some merchants are being extorted by some members of the Guard.
Really? That's That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really. I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is...
If you denounce them, we could end this...
I can't take that risk. Also, I would not be able to name them. What we need is the money to return.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
Are you not tired of giving them your share of the profits? And do you not want to avenge your partner?
He was my friend. And his death really...
And what if I gave you money to pay for it? If the plan fails, you only have to give them that money. They have no interest in getting rid of those who earn them so much.
You are not wrong. Very well. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say... in 2...
Perfect. I will not fail you.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Sworn through is your hat.
Atuoi. Sien sradi dau quint. Da dagudach me in.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny.
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
And so you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme, to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
Locked. I don't have the key.
Sade, you have a moment? Sade, you have a moment? Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate them. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew I'd... one more thing. Do you remember that gigantic creature? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be...
Very well. If I find anything...
The road to knowledge is long and difficult.
Minister.
Your Excellency, how may I...
That'll be all.
Goodbye.
help me! Bertir Tumad on Olmenawi. Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village. But there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony. The Ironbacks. The warriors who every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything. Please, I don't understand how things...
Very well. Stay here.
Adlo Redar on Olmenawi. May the earth always...
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the Minister.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble an... I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renaigse before. Is it...
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renaigse. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who...
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many... But this memory is still painful.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she... Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Good day, and welcome to the arena. Is this your first time?
It is.
Excellent. The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like a little reminder of the rules before jumping in? Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics.
Could you explain the rules again?
Certainly. Regular combats take place in groups. Two of you. In order to become a champion, you'll need to win the 5 challenges. Each challenge is broken down into 3 rounds. But if you give up on a challenge, once the challenge has been completed, you can fight any of the rounds you've already won. Perfect. As soon as you're ready, my lords and ladies, here is a new team of fighters taking to arms.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Let's see if you can ward off this fate! On my blade. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it. Perfect. You saw them win the first challenge with audacity! And here they are again!
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
magic land. Drink the potion.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Drink the potion.
Potion if you want to cast more spells.
No magic. Drink the potion.
See if you can ward off this strength. Poison on my blade. And let's go! Take potion if you want to cast more spells. If you can ward off this fight. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Excellent. And the public really appreciated it.
I need to get going.
Huh. Ready to excite the crowd? Perfect. Here for your greatest pleasure, our team of excellence. Once again.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Be careful! You're wounded. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! I need healing.
Good day!
I'll be going now.
Later!
Minister,
Your Excellency, how may I serve?
I would like to talk to you about an islander who's trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this. In short, these things...
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant to set up shop.
Perhaps, Your Excellency, but our governor...
Minister, allow me to...
Alas, your insistence will... I heard your request and it will be processed. Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye.
I'd sooner set sail in a storm than try and convince this old fool. Any ideas how to change his mind?
Sir de Corsilion knows all the subtleties of courtiers. He'll know how to convince him. Sir de Corsilion.
Decidez, my young student. What can I do for you?
Don't worry. I will take care of indexing the location.
Glad to hear it. Can your old professor...
I would like to enlist...
Did our finicky minister...
He refuses to speed up the procedure to create a patent needed by... The poor man has already had his wares confiscated several times, despite the fact that if he were given permission to set up shop in our city, it would...
I'm not surprised. This man really loves to lose himself in writing up pointless paragraphs. Let me write you a recommendation. He'll see my seal, and I'm certain that he'll become...
Thank you for your help.
Don't mention it. Always delighted to help you. And to bother this, and can your old professor still...
I found no trace.
That's most regrettable. But keep look. Can your old professor...
Looking forward... Minister.
Your Excellency, how may I...
I would like to have another discussion with you about the patent for the
As I explained, these things take...
Sir de
A letter of recommendation. I see. But I hope all merchants will not make use of... Here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue. You should give him this copy, the other one. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing...
Would you like anything else?
That'll be all.
Goodbye.
You came back. Something terrible happened.
What is it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything. I don't know what they will do with him.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin. But I'll try to find...
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I've come to see you again to talk about the Islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official... I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted. He was thrown in jail. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protégé and told the patrol. Is there anything else?
No.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been...
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for us? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there. At least in the arena, he has a chance of...
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin. And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here, and then they took him away. That's...
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom, like all the rest. Anything else?
I must leave.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular Sorry, but I can't.
In that case...
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency.
Ready to excite the crowd?
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that...
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Are you sure that this prisoner is with...
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot
Huh. That's extremely noble. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So...
Justice cannot wait.
Excellent. Ready to excite the crowd?
I wish... This man...
So...
Just...
What a show! You've won, and when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants.
I owe you my life, Onol Manawi. Bless. By what name should I...
My name is the Sade. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Ah, Onol Manawi. I'm glad to see you again. Oi, Ven. I'm so...
Then you must thank this Onol Manawi. He fought to...
Thank you. May the grass always...
Don't mention it. I also brought back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could...
Onol Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Ready to order! Best forge in Tier 3D! Plates, armor,
I need a bit of practice.
Greetings. My caravan goes so. Where would you like to...
Thank you, but I'll continue on.
Desarde, I have a favor to ask.
Very well. I'm listening.
Do you remember the story of Jonah?
Of course.
Well, I'm like him. A donation. I don't know anything about my real family, except that they are probably affluent and from the congregation. When I was born, the Norts and the merchant princes had a complex relation. I must have been used to settle a debt or forge a truce, but that doesn't matter. The mystery of my origins has now become an obsession. If I were patient enough, I'd wait to become a fleet commander, and then I would be told. But since being laid off, such a promotion...
And you want me to help you find this information?
You understand correctly. The records of all seamen stationed on the island are in their respect. Mine must be in the harbor office in New Serene, and it must contain... But if I go there, I'd be spot... Could you go there and bring the file?
Of course. But you will have to come with me to the port and tell me a little more.
Right. Also, I don't want any Norts to be hurt, despite my desire to know my origins.
Don't worry. We'll be discreet.
Here we are. We have a good view from here. The harbor office is well guarded, both outside and inside. Getting through...
There must be a blind spot. There's always one.
You could dress as a Nart and go through the back door, but someone may recognize you inside.
I'll need to be much more discreet.
That is an option, yes, but since I'd rather avoid hurting any Norts, I made some inquiries. The harbor office has an arrangement with Dieter from the brothel. Girls come every night with wine.
I see. You want us to spike the wine?
It's a proven technique. And I can assure you, they do not sniff the wine before drinking.
Right. Let's get some sleeping pills. Then we'll go see Dieter.
You'll find all you need in our... Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything to your liking?
So? Did they take...
No, not yet. But I have to admit, I'm afraid you...
Don't worry. I'll be around.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome! Have you seen any... Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Yes, why? You looking to have a good time?
It seems like you're sending girls and wine to the harbor office.
So, there's no law?
No, and I'm not here to stop you.
Listen, Dieter, we just wanted to add a secret ingredient to your wine.
What? Are you joking? Are you trying to slip a laxative?
We were thinking more of sleeping pills. Nothing bad, you see.
Listen, I have nothing against a little prank, but I can't...
Captain Vasco is very influential among the North. Maybe he could help expand your excellent clientele.
If you accept, I could arrange for your agreement to come to fruition. In San Mateus, for example.
San Mateus? I would have to recruit. But yeah, that would be interesting.
So then, we agree?
Yes, that's fine. Tonight your friends will... Now, give me the sleeping pup.
Thanks to Dieter, you should be able to slip into the Harbor Master's office after dark. But you should still dress as one of us, just to make sure you avoid confrontation.
Good idea. I'll see to it.
Oh, it's a great pleasure. The best forge in Oh. One armor that fit... One armor that fits you like a glove. We'll make it for you.
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine.
Are your boots worn through? Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything to your liking?
So?
Yes, Your Excellency. And I am very happy. He gave me 24 hours to raise the money required, which means that the entire gang could appear.
Perfect. I'll hide and wait.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
I hope you have what we're looking for, my good friend. Our man with the silver coin is not known for his patience.
Well, I moved heaven and earth to collect the sum, but alas, I ran out of time.
More fool you if you think Egon will be satisfied with your sorry excuses. You know what happens to those who refuse to pay.
Leave this man alone at once. You're under arrest.
We'll see about that. And who will stop us? We are the guard.
You're nothing but bandits in disguise. Yield without a fuss and you'll have the right to a trial.
Really? And then it'll be the gallows? Do you think we're pushovers?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. Ward off this fate!
I'm eternally grateful, Your Excellency. You saved my trade.
Stay alert. Their leader was obviously not present.
I heard about the man with the silver coin, and this is the...
If they let him escape, it's only because they were thinking of killing...
I beg you, find this Egon and stop him. None of us will be...
Don't worry. I don't intend to let him go. We must find this Egon. At the barracks, perhaps.
It's surely a false. The silver coin is probably a better
hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's...
Come closer, good people. The cure and wine.
So, men, how's it going?
Everything's fine, Lieutenant.
Nothing to report. All our friends...
Perfectly quiet. As soon as they hear about a silver coin, they start trembling.
Good. It would be a shame to have to make another example of them, right?
Oh, there's no need, Lieutenant. They've been as sweet as lambs since... Renault.
Accidents happen so quick. I'm waiting for another delivery today.
No, they must have stopped at the tavern on the way. As soon as we see them, we'll send them...
I hope those idiots aren't drinking my...
No one would dare do that to you, Lieutenant.
I hope not.
or I'll have to remind them that the silver coin can shake everyone. Well, I'll leave you. I have urgent business to attend to. Now, don't forget...
Farewell, Lieutenant.
There's no doubt. Here is our man. Let's follow him discreetly.
Who are you? You're following me?
Indeed. We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon. It's now or never.
Egon? You must be mistaken.
Do not take us for fools. We heard you speak with your men.
I don't know what you've heard, but you're wrong. I'm not Egon.
Regardless, you are implicated in a murder and in the extortion of merchants. You are therefore under arrest. And we will finish by having you tell us who Egon is and where to find him.
Oh yes, we'll see about that.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
No magic left.
So, have you finally decided to follow us?
So you can torture me. You can do whatever you want. I don't know who Egon is. I'm just a middleman.
You must know more than you're willing to say. Come on!
I'd rather die.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's...
The silver coin. His symbol of recognition. I have to show it to Manfred.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
I conducted my investigation on the extortion organized by members of... I think I've put an end to it. At least, unfortunately, I had to kill some of them as they were about to attack a merchant. But there are still some other soldiers involved that I should tell you about.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will have these men arrested immediately. These foolish brutes not only harm your merchants, but the entire... But you said you've only put an end to it temporarily. What makes you think this criminality might...
Their leader is still on the loose. They call him Egon, although I doubt it's his real name. I got hold of one of his lieutenants. He was carrying a silver coin, which seems to be a symbol of recognition between the gang members. But the man preferred to die rather than tell us anything about his leader.
Loyalty? Or terror?
Terror, I fear. From the merchants to the guards, everyone seems to tremble in front of this Egon.
I don't know any guard of that name. But as you said, it's probably... Here, Your Excellency. And rest assured that I will conduct a thorough investigation. I'll also make sure that in future the city guard is made up only...
Thank you. I will return to see how your investigation is going. I don't take this matter...
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
Blue Bloods!
It's pitch black. It's the perfect moment. Dieter's girls should be here soon. What do you want to do?
We will wait for Dieter's girls to do their work as planned.
Very well. It's definitely the...
Dieter's daughter is gone. Your guards should get a good night's sleep now.
You should go. I'll wait here as planned. I can't risk getting caught there.
Don't worry. I'll make sure...
Good luck, Disardi.
I was able to recover your file, Vasco. And nobody saw me.
Wonderful. You did everything perfectly. So, let's see what this file can tell us. So I was right. My real name is Leandra, son of the Darcy family from Serene. Nobles, I suppose.
Yes, I must admit, I had no idea they'd given a son to the North.
To think that I spent my childhood polishing ship bridges when I could have been wearing
I'm sorry for you, Vasco, but growing up in nobility is not as simple as it sounds.
Really? Well, whatever. I've learnt my real name, thanks to you.
Leandra Darcy. I remember coming across a Darcy at my uncle's court. Your brother, no doubt.
My brother? What was he like?
It was a long time ago. We were children. I couldn't tell you what he looks like today.
A brother? I wonder if we are alike despite our completely different lives. Thank you for sharing this and for telling me about him. You gave me back my identity. This is more important than the Nort's care. Desarde, can I do anything for you?
Do you wish you were never given to the Nords?
How could I not be regretful? I never got to experience a mother's love or a lavish youth.
Most nobles are uninteresting. Life as a sailor is much more exciting.
Perhaps, but I would have preferred to choose my own. Did you want anything else?
You seem to be mad at me for some reason. Do you still resent the fact that I called you?
No, it has nothing to do with that. Nobility makes...
I can't blame you. Most nobles are tiresome. I hope that I've managed to change this...
You have? I was wrong about you. You are different. I hope you can forgive my manners. It was Did you want anything else?
Have you ever heard about the Darcys before?
No, I had not. As you know, there are many... There was a time when a lot of them had to give a child to the North.
I'm certain that they would be very proud to see that their son is now a famous captain.
I doubt it. Once we're taken away from our homes, the nobility see the Norts as nothing more than a necessary evil. We are no longer... Did you want anything else?
How did you become a Nort?
As you may have guessed, I was given to the Norts when I was a little child I think I was originally from the congregation. But I took my first steps on the deck of a ship. Did you want anything else?
I must leave you.
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
I've never heard you talk about your father. What happened?
My mother, anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
And let's go! Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Onol Manawi, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Greenblood, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
I recruited a young man for the Guard a few months ago. I've been tracking his progress, and I learned that he's been sent to the barracks in New Serene. I would like you to meet him so that you can give me your opinion.
My opinion? On what?
Ever since our departure from Serene, I've spent nearly every second at your side. But I have clear standing orders to assure the protection of Constantine. And I don't know his guard.
I see. You've been thinking this recruit might be a suitable person?
Precisely. And your opinion? So then, would you like to accompany me to me?
But of course.